Beautiful Aries, this is Tammy from Spot On Psychic Readings. Welcome to your reading for the end of September and into the 1st of October already. Hope you all are doing great. And as I always say, I love you guys. I love your fire energy. Thank you so much for being here. So let's dive into your reading today and let's see what's coming, Aries, okay? All right, I'm going to pull these by feel today on the energy. Let's see what's coming, because I get extra meaning when I do this because I can feel the energy in the cards as well as reading the meaning. Okay, so please watch to the end to just avoid any misunderstandings. There's a lot here, Aries. As usual, the cards have a lot to tell us. Like a lot to tell us. That's why I wanted to go back and double check those, because they're very, very energized. There's a lot on this top row. Wow. Okay, let's see what else. By the way, thank you all so much for all of your subscriptions. We've got a huge Aries nation, as you all call it, huge here on this channel, and I'm really honored to have you here. It's really wonderful. We'll hope that everything works today. I've had some technical difficulties with Aries recently. You know, last week my audio didn't work, and yesterday I recorded a whole reading for you yesterday. And when I went to play it back, the weirdest thing happened was the sound, not the sound, but the speed of the video had somehow switched to slow-mo right when I pulled the Five of Swords card, which is the negative energy and all that stuff card that comes up for you all a lot. Went into slow-mo and it sounded like this weird voice talking. Freaked me out. I've deleted it. I couldn't save the reading, and maybe I just wasn't supposed to. It was compromised, I think. So anyway, send good vibes that this one works. The microphone's working, and the sound, and no slow-mo weird stuff today and all that. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what happens today, Aries. All right, so we've got all your cards pulled, and let's see what's going on. Wow, there's a lot here, Aries. I mean, that's a lot of cards right off the top row like that. Like, wow. It's got a lot to tell you. Okay, and as usual, I'm one big goosebump, which is them telling me this is in alignment with Spirit today. So, and of course, here's our Five of Swords already. So I'm going to keep an eye on my phone and make sure it doesn't flip over to that slow-mo weird thing again. Okay, so here we go, Aries, diving into your reading. So the first card that I see here is the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles has to do with juggling money often. Sometimes it can have to do with juggling people. I feel like, take it as it resonates for your situation, but I'm feeling like some of you are taking money from this account to put over here to pay for that over there, and borrowing this, and you know, moving money around. I feel like there's juggling things, okay? For some of you, there's you may be juggled, like as in people, okay? And the reason I say that is because the next card up is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups has to do with three people a lot of times. It can have to do with someone who's getting married, but it's coming up in the conflict position. So if that's true, I feel like it's a conflict for some of you in some way, and I feel like there's been a love triangle involved, even if there's a marriage or wedding coming up, okay? Sometimes this is a celebration card, but why would it come up in the conflict position if it's a celebration? So that's what makes me think this has to do with three people being juggled. It's coming up right side by side. But again, it could be different for some of you because, you know, it is a collective reading, so every part of it won't resonate for every single person. You know, I'm trying to fit all of the things, you know, and explain it all, but it's pretty much impossible to get everyone. So if it's not your reading this time, that's okay. Maybe it will be next time, so check back, okay? All right, so the next couple of cards that came up, and here we go. Death energy and the Five of Swords side by side. And I feel like this is kind of hanging in your aura, Aries, at this time. There's something about something has ended, but you don't want it to. Something's ended. You don't really want to. This is the Death card. You don't really want to move on. I feel like maybe there are blockages to moving on, and you're putting a lot of thought. You know, it may be draining you just thinking about this all the time, how to move on. Okay. The next card that's here is this Five of Swords, and I get this every single time. In fact, before I started this reading, I'm like, Five of Swords is going to come up, and there it is. And this is sort of the foundation of the whole matter going on for you at this time. Five of Swords is negative energy. You know, it's about somebody who is a sore loser. Somebody is mad at you, blaming you, maybe attacking your reputation or otherwise. This can be somebody very sneaky, verbally abusive, things like that. There's so much that goes into this Five of Swords card, but a lot of negativity just as the foundation of this whole situation. Okay, I know it's been really hard. I've seen this reading after reading for you, Aries. Now, there's a King of Cups person here, and this may represent you, Aries. Or it may represent your person, okay? This King of Cups is usually a masculine figure, okay? Take it as it resonates for you. And I'm getting that this King of Cups is very nurturing and can be a father, can have children, might be a counselor, might be somebody who's a good advisor, could be an attorney. And I'm not seeing a legal card near this card, so it's probably not an attorney in this case, but it can definitely be somebody who's a good advisor, a good listener, that kind of thing. Feel like this person is significant for you at this time. And like I said, this could be you. This could be representing your energy. This person is a good listener, likes to converse, easy to talk to, you know, honest, that kind of thing. You know, really good person, very heart-centered with this King of Cups energy. We'll get more on him as we go along. When I get to the end of this snapshot, I call this first pull a snapshot in time. Then we'll go and clarify, get you more details with some of these other decks too, okay? Now, there's a couple of things going on here. There's a Five of Pentacles right next to the Nine of Swords. Now, Five of Pentacles has to do with loss of money, okay? And it has to do with worrying about money and maybe just feeling lost in general, like feeling down and out, feeling like you're kind of out in the cold. It can mean a lot of different losses in addition to money, but it is a money card, okay? And it's right next to this Nine of Swords card, which is the Nightmares card. You know, so I feel like somebody here I'm talking to is having a lot of nightmares about money, like really worrying about loss of money and really feeling like, when's this going to turn around? And I want to tell you, these are coming up like they're moving into your past, Aries. So I feel like you're probably dealing with it right now, but it's not in your future, it's in your past, okay? Because when I look at this, it changes a lot as we go through. So I'll give you the rest of it. Okay, hang in there with me. We'll get to the end of this, okay? See if I can get you some answers. Now, there's a Page of Pentacles right next to the Money Loss and Nightmares card, and it did come up reversed as well. And the Knight of, the Page, it's a Page of Pentacles. It did come up reversed, and what that means is you may have gotten bad news about money. Okay, there may have been something that came up that, a disturbing message or a letter or text or something about money loss. Okay, but again, it is moving, these three cards are moving into your past, okay? Now, coming up in your future, you're going to like this, I think. A lot of you are going into a much more peaceful time with this Six of Swords card, okay? This is having to do with leaving some kind of troublesome situation behind, all right? This is going into somewhere else. This may be you relocating. This could be you taking a vacation by water, as shown in that card. Most of the time, this is things getting more tranquil and peaceful around you. Like you're going to be in a time period when things are okay, you can just exhale, you know, that kind of thing. That's what I get with this card for you. That's in your immediate future. So I would say coming up now, now through the next couple of weeks, because I read for you all weekly. So I would definitely say that's very soon or already happening for a lot of you. Okay. Now, the next thing here is this Ten of Swords. This is a little further out. Ten of Swords says there's been a bad ending. Okay. I feel like a lot of you are feeling like the rug's been pulled out from under you in the situation with this negative energy of this Five of Swords I got earlier. Ten of Swords says you feel like you've been stabbed in the back, Aries, you know? And I feel like even though you're going into this more peaceful time, this is still kind of out there awaiting you. And sometimes this can be a divorce. And I think often it is, and I would say for Aries, it often is in these readings. Because, and I say that too because it comes up right next to the Sun reversed. And, you know, in this particular Sun, well, I think in all the Sun cards, but this one in particular, it does have family on it, you know, mother and children. And it came up reversed, which is saying, you know, there's unhappiness there. There's a damper. There's a cloud over the Sun. And it's right next to Ten of Swords. This is the cloud over the Sun, the divorce. And I feel like this separation or divorce that, you know, maybe this divorce is going to be finalized, which is why it's coming up a little in your future. But, you know, it's affected your whole family. It's affected you. It's affected what you wanted. You're not happy about it. Obviously, it's affected children. Children are unhappy about it, as shown in this card. And there's a lot of... there's just a lot of sadness. You know, I get sadness with the upside down Sun card, and definitely the Ten of Swords just can make you feel like you've had the breath knocked out of you a lot of times. So I know a lot of you are going through that sort of feeling. And then there's the Tower. You know, you've got a whole progression of things here, the Ten of Swords and then the Tower. Now, the Tower is telling me there are going to be sudden changes, maybe sudden events, sudden happenings that are going to be coming in around that last week of September, first week of October, kind of in that time frame. And, you know, the Tower's not always bad, but it does mean big changes and shocking, usually like, whoa, like I didn't expect that, you know, a shocking kind of change coming up. Again, we will look more into these. Okay, I'll get you more details on this. There is a man that some of you may be hoping is coming back and also fearing might be coming back. Okay, this is the King of Wands reversed. He's usually kind of an angry guy, kind of demanding angry guy when he's upside down. And take it as it resonates. I always say this, I sound like a broken record, but you know, really in a collective reading, take it as it resonates, because I read the cards as they come up. So a King of Wands, but this could be a Queen of Wands for some of you in your situation. So feel free to, you know, flex with that a little bit, you know, depending on how it affects you. For most of you, I think it's going to be this male masculine figure who you're kind of like, you're hoping you might hear from and you're hoping you won't. Again, demanding, angry, that sort of thing with this person. Usually a father or father figure too with this King of Wands. You know, he can be really passionate and magnetic on a good day, but he came up reversed. And on a bad day, he's one angry dude, you know? So I think some of you have dealt with him. This is the card that says, keep nurturing your money. This is Seven of Pentacles. Keep growing your money. It came up upside down. It's saying, don't give up on that. Don't give up too soon, Aries. And I know you won't. You know, you guys are Rams. Go Rams. You're going to just keep going. So, but this is saying, keep nurturing your money. All right. Hold on to your money. Keep growing your money. You know, I saw a lot of money stuff here. Juggling money, fear of loss of money, nightmares, you know, all the things. And this is coming up upside down as a final outcome for this snapshot in time, not for your whole life, okay? Final for this. And it's just saying, like, don't give up too soon. Keep going. Keep pushing ahead. This is the perseverance card. And if anybody has perseverance, It's you, Aries. Okay, you guys are unstoppable. Okay, so let's get some more details for you and see what else is coming up. Let's ask more about this tower. Do you want to know more about the tower? I think if I were you, that would be my first question. What's happening with that? So what's up with that tower? Because that looks like it's sort of around you, kind of in the future, you know? What's up with that tower? Tower energy. Okay, you're worried about loss of money. It's Ten of Pentacles reversed on that. And juggling money. Again, the Two of Pentacles. It's come up twice now. The cards almost always like back each other up. We've got Two of Pentacles twice here. And Ten of Pentacles reversed. So you're worried you're going to lose your life savings. Or you're worried you're going to lose... You know, Ten of Pentacles represents something that's... usually lasts into the future, you know, like financial stability, family, money, that sort of thing. But it came up reversed next to the tower. Excuse me. It's making my nose itch. Somebody's coming for you, Aries. This is your reading. Usually, my grandmother always told me when your nose itches, somebody's coming. Somebody's coming in with this tower. We'll get more on that. Wow. So that just happened out of nowhere. What else about this tower for Aries? It could be a Leo. We've got the Strength card here. Let me ask more on this. Definitely could be Leo energy. Somebody with a lot of strength, holding on to a lot of strength. Yeah, and we've got the reversed Queen of Wands. So here we go. Remember earlier I pulled the reversed King of Wands. Now we've got reversed Queen of Wands, both of these. So it's going to go both ways for you all. You know, it could be male or female person you're dealing with causing this tower. That's exactly what I'm getting on this. This Queen of Wands reverse, same kind of thing. Very demanding, very angry, kind of crazy. You know, she's kind of neurotic and crazy when she's upside down. And I feel like you're dealing with somebody like that and you're going to need your inner strength. This Strength card that I said could be a Leo. This also represents inner strength, inner wisdom, you being strong. Okay, so you probably need to flex your muscles with whichever one of these characters is coming in with that tower. Let me ask what that tower represents exactly. They did say you're afraid of losing your family fortune or your financial stability. Yeah, and also maybe a loss of love. There's this is Ace of Pentacles that came up. Also feeling like you're just not getting the love you wanted from this situation, and that's been sort of shocking. There's a reversed King of Pentacles for some of you. There's a lot of people in reverse here, and you know that means that they're coming up with the more negative, you know, characteristics. This King of Pentacles, you know, is a good guy normally. I mean, so is the King of Wands, but when he's reversed, it can be somebody who's like frivolous with money or wasteful with money or bad business decisions, bad money decisions, giving you bad advice about money. All kinds of things like that. Loss of money next to this tower. So somehow there's a King of Pentacles reversed involved with this tower as well. There's a lot of people involved with this tower. And again, the tower has to do with shocking news or some sudden shocking event that comes up, okay? I'm digging at this because I know if I were you, I'd want to know about that first. I'm going to look at the other stuff too, but that would really bug me, wanting to know what that is. The Moon card also has come up in connection with the tower, to clarify the tower. It is telling me there's been deception in this picture, okay? And it's also telling me to watch out for the next full moon. It's going to bring out the lunatics. It's going to bring out the worst in these upside down people, okay? The moon is having to do with lies and deception, possible theft, things like that. And I feel like since it came up next to your Ten of Pentacles, which is the holding on to money and financial stability card, somebody may be trying to steal that from you in some way, you know, through a divorce proceeding or, you know, contract, things like that. Let me see what else it says. Yeah, and okay, we got Knight of Cups reversed. This is the untrustworthy card when it's reversed. Again, we've got the kind of the negative stuff of a lot of these people coming up. Because I'm looking into the Tower for you, okay? I'm not trying to bring up negative stuff, but I'm digging at this because I think you want to know, and I think you should know what's coming, you know, what to watch out for with this Tower, okay? So this is somebody untrustworthy who might make you an offer that's too good. You know what I mean? Like, too good to be true. Watch out for offers that are scams. This can be a scammer card as well, okay? It can definitely be a scammer. Especially when I see it coming up next to all these upside down people, and the moon came up right on the heels of this deceptive moon card. Yeah, I would really watch out for offers, signing contracts, anything like that, because somebody's not going to come through with it, or somebody's lying. There's deception and lies here, okay? Anything else about the Tower? No, I feel like that's what you need to know about the Tower. Okay, and now I want to go in and I want to ask about this King of Cups, because he was the good guy. Okay, he was the good guy either around you that you know, or it's going to be your energy, but let's find out more on him and what you need to know about King of Cups, okay? What does Aries need to know about King of Cups? King of Cups. Could be a love interest. This is Two of Cups to clarify King of Cups, all right? So people coming together, couples coming together, things coming together. Cups represent love. Cups represent emotions, love, friends, relationships, things like that. And he is definitely a love interest for you, or if you are the King of Cups, you're bringing in a love interest, okay? Yeah, there's getting out of limbo. Sorry, this came up upside down. This is you getting out of limbo. Okay, you're not going to be stuck anymore when this new relationship comes in. You may have been feeling stuck with being able to move forward with a new love interest, but you won't now, okay? And here we have Nine of Pentacles. These are such good cards to clarify this King of Cups for you, okay? Now, Nine of Pentacles is having to do with you living where you want to live, enjoying your property, enjoying where you live. It's a really, really good card, Aries. This is the direction you're headed in. So even though you might be worried about money, some of you, and all those things I mentioned earlier, you're headed in the direction of this. This is the card of just feeling very self-satisfied, you know, like just a lot of self-satisfaction and a lot of like being really proud of yourself that you've gotten through a difficult situation and being happy, you know. Some of you may be feeling a little lonely where you live, but you won't once these pieces come together and you get out of that state of limbo and you're with this new relationship, okay? Let me see if there are any final words. You can find the other half of the deck. Let me see if I can get any final words for Aries. The King of Cups is a very good thing. I wanted to make sure you could trust that person, because there's a lot of people here you can't trust, and I know you know who they are. Also, there's some Scorpio energy here shown in this Death card. And I would say some Pisces energy potentially with this King of Cups. Leo, as I mentioned earlier. Yeah, mostly that I'm seeing. Let's see what else. Final words for Aries. Four of Pentacles, you need to hold on to your money, okay? Do your resource guarding, okay? You know, stock up if you want to. Four of Pentacles means hold on to it. Don't be frivolous at all. Don't take any risks. Hold on to your money and your resources, okay? Very important, and I can tell it's important because so many of these cards are worrying about money, and if you're worrying about it, that's your higher self trying to get a message through to you, okay? Yeah, here's a Queen of Wands upright this time, okay? So that's a good thing, because she showed up looking kind of crazy over here. So either she's changing, or this is a new Queen of Wands, a different person. A Queen of Wands is a woman who, she's sort of the superwoman of the deck when she's upright. And she's a fire energy, of course. She can represent Aries or other fire signs for sure. And she takes care of her home and her children. She can be a mother. She also usually has a career. She kind of does it all, okay? And very charismatic, very magnetic, warmth, a lot of warmth. And you're going to be seeing her or becoming her, Aries, okay? So that can reflect somebody that you're going to meet or you yourself, okay? Final words for Aries. Let's see. Final words, the Chariot. Wow. Okay. This is it, Aries. This is your final word for today. And this is so good. This is so positive for you. This is having to do with you keeping things on course. Okay. This is you having success. This is you driving the horses into success. Okay. And you're keeping it together. Sometimes this is you're keeping it together through opposing forces. You know, like my nose is itching again. Something's coming in for you all. Wow, that's so weird. I mean, really, it is. It's like really itching with this card. So this is coming into you. Somebody's bringing success. You're bringing success. Something's like being brought into you. You're going to get some kind of a message, a big message. Somebody's coming. Something's coming. Okay, that's what this means. Now, this Chariot has to do with all good things, and you worked for it. This is not just success that falls out of the sky into your lap. You've worked for this, Aries. You have put your heart and soul, blood, sweat, and tears into this, okay? And I'm like really happy for you, because this is a card that you worked hard to get there, all right? You worked through that Ten of Swords, and you worked through these crazy people. You work through this love triangle situation, or you are at this moment in time, and you're keeping things on track and getting where you want to be, which is in your success, okay? So again, go Rams. You guys are great. So happy to read for you all today. I'm really glad to leave you with such a great final word. And I look forward to seeing you all again. And I'm crossing my fingers that when I play this back, no weird things happened like it did yesterday. The audio works. Just please send good vibes. Okay. All right. I'll see you all. Thanks. Bye.